that's something that I don't think you really are going to be able to have come upper division for Tour 2. And it just doesn't feel like that's something that's going to vibe that well. We've seen the Medusa, or not the Medusa, Bai on the team of Magma. He's been okay with a little bit of pressure. He's known where to find his farm. Loon, maybe not so much. And even in these fights, a little bit of pressure kind of overwhelms him. So let's get into the second draft. Let's see if they're going to do anything differently, if they're going to ban this Queen of Pain. And there it is. They finally do ban the Queen of Pain and get it out of the hands of Dust.
Yeah, so we'll see if he just goes straight for his DP now, or what his backup plan is. Maybe they will even pick his hero a little bit later this time. They got the last pick. I'm sure he's pretty well versed on the spirits too. At least I hope so, because they're an absolute staple of any mid laner. But as you also briefly mentioned, Lu is definitely a big question mark still. Like, he's had his really good games, but as you said, he had a lot of space in those games. When he's facing adversity, it's not going so well for him. Also, the itemization is something I criticized, I think, like 2 or 3 times with him already. Like, you definitely got to step it up, and the team needs to figure out what to do with that. Because you can't have free games all the time. Like, honestly, I don't want to offend anybody, but that's what I've been told, and during my pro career as well. Anybody can play from ahead. The character of a player really shows when you're playing from behind. Like, do you know what to do? Do you know where to be? You know how to get it done.
Radiant team pick.
Nyx Assassin, first pick here for Xtreme.
He had a really good Nyx Assassin game. But first phase or first pick, it's pretty abusable, exploitable. See how the MAGMA wants to do it. 5-man push strats is the easiest way to do it. And like a Beastmaster DP, these kind of heroes.
Right.
Spirit Breaker is also amazing against Nyx Assassin, of course.
Now this time they go to the Tusk. I know TZY has liked it at times in the offlane, but I doubt it's going to be that way. Probably picked up for Mercy to use. And then they, it also goes back to maybe picking up the Death Prophet here, because that lane seems pretty strong. And it also gives a backup option to Dust on something that he might want to pick up.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind DP. As a Spirit Breaker, I also like a lot against Nyx Assassin. They got a couple of attractive options. There's also still the Tiny.
And there's the Death Prophet. I'm getting kind of good at this. My first prediction.
That doesn't count.
Why not?
Because everybody's doing the same thing. You're going to predict the 4th or 5th pick.
I can't have one thing in my life.
Nope, not so easily.
Not fair.
It's like 2 months ago. Weaver is free. They're going to first pick Weaver. Oh, I got it. No. We're going to test you a little bit more, my friend.
It's just unfair. What do you think now with this Nyx Assassin?
You need lane push. You need lane shove.
Darkseer.
And Puck provides that. Here we've seen getting banned a lot in the second phase, so picking that up for Paparazzi. It's not super good against DP, but it's quite good against Tusk. You can't snowball if you ever get coiled.
10 seconds remaining.
Now you've got to go to the bans, because you still need to make sure that they lock up anything that's going to come out that might be a deterrent here. Taken out of the equation.
Dire team ban.
I could potentially see... Honestly, I want to see Lone Druid too. The hero got buffed a lot. Lone Druid Puck is a very strong combination. But I really don't know who plays these heroes in China. Like, no Meepos, no Lone Druids.
10 seconds remaining.
I think historically, even they didn't really touch those too much.
Remaining. Radiant team ban.
Get rid of the Ursa,
Dire team ban.
the Bane. Just protecting the puck as much as they can. I don't know why they banned the Ursa. Maybe they have some plan with the pick afterwards.
Right.
Or if they just
10
want to ban
seconds
the
remaining.
comfort heroes of Magma. And they're just banning hard carries.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Bloodseeker, maybe Weaver.
Yeah, Pangolier is still there.
Nah, Pango's first ban.
Oh, he's first ban. Wow, why didn't he look like a penguin when I
Radiant
looked at the
team
list?
pick. Dire team pick.
And there's the Treant. We've seen some good Treant games.
Yeah, double protection for a DP2. Always annoying too that you can get overgrown
10
through
seconds
BKB.
remaining.
Now they have 2 BKB
Dire
piercing
team
disables.
pick.
Pretty neat.
And
Radiant
there's the
team
Phantom
pick.
Assassin. Phantom Assassin immediately with a Snapfire.
Not the Grimstroke. Usually you would see the Grimstroke here instead of Snap.
Hmm.
Yeah, what offlane do they want to pick against
10
PA?
seconds remaining.
If it's not the DP offlane. They're definitely going to pick
5 seconds remaining.
probably their carry right now. Just to you have that flexibility still for the last pick. And what carry is really good here? I think they banned their own Terrorblade, so that's another thing. Naga Siren?
Yeah, I was going to say, would it be worth going to an illusion carry, say Phantom Lancer and or Naga Siren?
Naga against PA is really good. Or if you want to go like a little bit more all in, you could go for the Razor.
Mhm.
I mean, Troll is also just a solid option, right? We've seen it many times against the PA.
I guess. I do wonder if they have too many kiting potential. Too much kiting potential here for a Troll to succeed.
Yeah,
Dire team
definitely not be the
ban.
best. Oh, so they locked the DP into the mid lane and the last bit they carry. All right.
Did they though? Is that like definitely? Can they not throw the Sand King mid? Is that not viable anymore?
I mean, they can, but against the puck, it's not the easiest lane.
10 seconds
Whereas
remaining.
Phantom Assassin can actually get pressured a lot by the Sand King.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
And it's also
Dark
Dust Zero, so yeah, makes sense. Alright, so Xtreme has to round out the draft with a decent offlane. And Darkseer is already gone.
10 seconds remaining.
What else is left? Mars is still in the pool.
5 seconds remaining.
Doesn't look too bad at all. Or the old 11
Radiant
Brood.
team ban.
So you could give Old 11 a Brood, but is it going to be a good enough pick here up against this Magma lineup?
I mean, he used to first pick it, right? So he knows how to
Yeah.
play against counters.
Yeah, he's probably the
10 seconds
best
remaining.
Brood player in the region.
But yeah, like a Mars would probably make more
5
sense.
seconds
Well,
remaining.
Nyx Assassin +1 isn't the strongest lane, unfortunately. Especially against a Treant +1. What could they even go into? Doom?
Dire team pick.
Not that good. Or they actually do ban the Brood.
Making sure that it doesn't get out of control.
Kunkka looks rough. Night Stalker, perhaps? It also doesn't look that good, though.
10 seconds
It's a tough
remaining.
last pick for him.
5 seconds remaining.
Now that Magma have the last pick, this could certainly turn into something of a big counter.
If you pick Slada, you already banned the Troll out. It's pretty good with PA.
Go to the Desolator with the minus armor.
Or let's go Pagna. Woo! Never gonna see it. Never ever gonna see it. Tidehunter, not that great against DP though. All these offense, they don't seem super attractive right now. The most cookie cutter one would be Mars.
Radiant team pick.
Necro.
Okay.
Very abusable though. Like 3 and +1 can destroy him.
Yeah, and we haven't seen Necro really succeed yet, right?
Yeah. Like 3 and plus draw or something. This Necro's gonna cry.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
There's many options to pick as a carry. But yeah, draw looks pretty attractive. Either hero can somewhat stand toe to toe with the PA at some point as well.
I feel like Phantom Lancer kind of accomplishes that, right?
PL against Puck is kind of rough though. But they ban out their own Terrorblade. There's not many carries left. Maybe just Rave King?
Monkey King.
You may now
Monkey,
select
they're going
your
full
heroes.
aggro. Treant Monkey, man. What a lane. Yeah, I don't think this Necro is going to have much fun at all. He's probably just going to die level 1 and die level 2 and be like 0-15.
Ends up being a 4 position on the Nyx Assassin as well.
Yeah, Nyx Necro is a very weak lane. Against Monkey and Treant, at least.
This is looking fragile from Xtreme. But at the same time, Magma, I don't know if they have every tool necessary to make this happen. They have a lot of lockdown, though. Whereas Xtreme, I guess they do. They have the Impale, they have the Dream Coil, Fire Snap Cookie if you can land it. But a little bit more reliable from Magma, I would say. We usually see these Treants kind of go early to that Blink Dagger to make sure that they can blink Overgrowth.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to give this draft to Magma. The lanes just look easier to execute. And they have potential to actually win the side lanes.
Yeah.
Like the Monkey Treant, I can't see a world where they lose. This Necroforce should be really poor. And we've seen how much of a, well, even negative impact an underfarmed Necro can have.
Right. Yeah. So we'll have to see what the Necro can do, because if they can shut it down, it really doesn't feel like it's much of an object to get through at this point. And we'll get into game number 2, Xtreme against Magma underway. Potentially Magma booking their ticket to the grand final with a win here. So we'll see if they can pull it off.
Draft's looking good. Do they have a coach now?
Do Magma have a coach?
Yeah. Because the drafts are looking really crisp.
It says YXX is their coach. Not sure who that is.
Yeah. Me neither. But seems to be doing his homework. So Sand King Tusk. Oh, Tusk is actually setting up bot lane. Or are they just looking for someone? Or they're seeing the Necro. They could just destroy the Necro right now.
Yeah, they're on him. Old 11, Impale.
Ooh. He's hit Ghost Shot level 1. No!
Oh.
That feels so bad. How does he lane now? That was so panicky, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess he just goes to the Ghost Shroud, and that feels terrible. His lane's going to get so difficult.
Yeah. He wasn't even low HP.
TZY taking a lot of damage from Lu, by the way. Another Stifling Dagger. It's Got 2 stacks of tangos though.
Yeah, now I'm really looking at bot lane. Like, how do you get back from this? You won't die as easily, but CSing is going to be a nightmare. MAGMA has to punish this, 100%.
We'll see if they can punish this, if they can get up on to Old 11. That's exactly what they're doing with Kaz. Moving forward and trying to get the Nature's Grass down and hit Old 11 as much as possible to make his lane very difficult, because Ghost Shroud level 1 means there really isn't much in terms of sustainability for him, right?
Yeah, that means he gets into the aura bot at level 3. Which is really usually the power spike of that lane.
They're just getting pushed away and away, and it leaves the lane open for this Monkey King. 4-2 already. Tank's going to try and make something happen, but they know where he is, and I don't know really what he gets out of this. He might be the one who ends up sapping most of the experience, honestly. Blue taking some damage here from the tag team, as well as TZY. And, well, they don't have the Burrow Strike. It's on cooldown for another 6 seconds. That's how they led into this, but the damage is done and has forced the salve out early. It was DY going 3 stacks of tangos, by the way. He has 8 tangos available still.
8 tangos, huh? Yeah, he's going mass region. I think it's very needed though, because your PA went into like 0 region myself.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of greedy 1 positions and no regen. Ooh, Jingu procs, tank in trouble, impale,
What?
and ooh, Kaz doesn't hit the Nyx assassin. An Old 11, he's gotten to the death pulse, so he has a little bit of sustainability, but he is not going to enjoy his time here. He's only got 4 CS to his name.
Denied.
And Leech Seed out onto both these heroes. Burrow Strike again, but not much doing.
Yeah, he actually didn't go into the bottom again.
Yeah, they've got Jingu once more. Spike Carapace. It's Kaz, but holding the Jingu and just trying to CS as much as possible in this bottom lane.
Oh, the 11 sitting at 7. Not as bad as it could be.
Yeah, considering the fact that TZY only has 9.
He didn't even go into caustic at all on the sanking.
Yeah, he's gotten 1-2 with a melee hero that's going to step up. I'm a little bit shocked that you don't go into the caustic heavier.
Yeah, usually we would definitely be seeing the caustic more. Not sure why he doesn't choose to do so, but he's just going to be playing defensively, looking to just farm the lane. It's going to give PA a complete free farm though.
Who has a good start? Could be a problem. Burrow Strike comes out. Mercy's here with the snowball save. And they have the sentry down. They could stay on TZY. First blood for Lou. I mean, Mercy's got a sentry. That probably should have been his first move before the snowball, but instead doesn't get the sentry out, and you know, you end up losing the Sand King. I can't tell the ranges because it is bugged on my screen, but it looks like that sentry gets taken out and Mercy never finds it.
Yeah, this PA is going to be absolutely
Tank.
massive. He has
He's
a jump.
low and avoids the impale. So Monkey King will get a kill. End up losing
Oh,
TZY though again. And he's got no TP, so it feels like his game is pretty much not done, but the start of it is certainly gone. As he's behind the Necro, who didn't get to sit in lane for the first 3 waves.
Yeah, it certainly does not look good for him at all. I don't understand the skill build. Like level 1 he started with Burrow Strike. I think it was to get the rune. But you should never ever ruin your lane because of a bounty rune. This skill. You want to have caustic level 1, just push the lane in and really start being aggressive on the lane. But now he can't do that anymore. Lu, way too strong. He has his power treads already flying out. Ridiculous amount of farm.
Sorry about that.
I think the skill build from TZY is just the exact opposite of what he needed up against this Phantom Assassin.
Let's look at the puck. But puck has a coil. No bueno.
Tank's coming over. They're gonna have Dream Coil and they'll have the Snapfire.
Ooh, Dust is just
Exorcism,
dead, I
Spike
think.
Carapace, Impale looking for the save, but no. Fire Snap Cookie now lands, and that goes horribly. Magma, it's night and day, this game 1 to game 2, and this seems to happen a lot in all these series that we watch, where game 1 it's domination, game 2 it's dominating.
Yeah, as I said before, you know, when I spoke about how consistent they are, this game, of course, they can't be consistent.
We still have Monkey King doing really well, and Old 11 looking like he's gonna die here. Tank nowhere to be found as he was over mid. That means Exorcism down in the mid lane and Dust trying to chase Paparazzi.
That's never
And
gonna happen.
Tiki's back over mid.
Now the question is there a little bit of tilt the other way? Because like chasing someone in the tier 2 like that, without any hope of killing him really, you know, it's could be a foreshadowing of what's to come.
All that being said, the net worths are pretty even.
Well, TZ White dead again, I think.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I don't want to sound flamey, but they still haven't gotten rid of the sentry, and he's heavy into the sandstorm. Alice Strike comes out, goes into the Ghost Shroud. They're TPing over the Phantom Assassin down towards the bottom lane and has level 7. So Mercy's just gonna die, and the rotations come out from Xtreme Gaming. Not looking good for Magma.
TZ White is actually being bottom. Looking for a fight perhaps. Or wants to switch lanes with Monkey, yeah. He wants to just sit bottom tower and defend it with the Sandstorm. That's what the skill build is really good at. So hopefully can find some success with that. But yeah, we have seen so many snowball PAs already in this tournament. It's looking very scary for Magma.
I don't even see Sandstorm on my screen, but when I look at the obs, I do. Couple bugs in my game at the moment.
It does not exist.
7 to 2.
Sandstorm was but a rumor.
Yeah, it's just a rumor at the moment. The thing that I will say is, with the Treant, he's only got level 1 of the Living Armor, but he does have the ability to heal these towers, and that might be the stopping force on them brute forcing their way through these tier 1s.
Ooh, looking for Monkey, but completely out of range in the Snapfire ult.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Xtreme has had a couple of pretty questionable rotations. No coil
Paparazzi
either.
spotting Mercy, and they do have the Reaper Scythe. They could have found maybe Mercy to go on, but they do not catch him. We'll see how many times Mercy can get the save and stop the Reaper Scythe from being effective. Or opportunity for the Reaper Scythe being effective. They didn't get the tier 1 over mid with that Exorcism. That's going to run out. So,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
and you've got the tomes coming through. That should be level 6 with the Nyx Assassin. They can set up with the Vendetta. Mercy, he might have level 6 and have the Walrus Punch available. Sand King holding his skill point for right now at that level 6. Just 2 and 3 at the moment.
They're both going into Battle Fury, and they're sitting, well, not really at a similar net worth, but the Monkey can skip the Orbital Corrosion, so timing-wise, the Battle Fury should be pretty similar for both of them. Granted, neither of them dies, which it doesn't really look likely. Like, neither team is really trying to make too many moves. They're just happy, farming up their items, waiting for their timings.
TPing up the next assassin who does have the Vendetta.
Yeah, they have a sentry ready. They just placed it down.
Yeah, this time Magma do have a sentry. And they also have dust, so... the
White being top. Snapfire all in 3.
Walrus Punch coming through, and now they should be able to get the kill on a tank. Massive deterrent and dust. Well, he doesn't have exorcism, but they are going to chase Old 11.
Well, Snapball's going to be big.
Out, and is it though? Reaper Scythe comes in. It's well early. Dust. He may not survive. Oh, just alive for the moment. Lou coming over. Crypt Swarm. Silence out. TP.
No way.
And he gets out.
Oh, the miscommunication. He Reapered the DP, whereas DY wanted to go for the Monkey King. They both just end up TPing out. Haha. Nice. Well played by Magma.
All of a sudden, TZY getting a little bit of space and getting a little bit of farm. He's equal with Old 11.
Yeah, much needed too, because he is going to be an important part of the initiation. Blue is still ahead though of Bai.
Yeah, but if he walks up here, Exorcism Snowball to start.
Oh,
They've got the Walrus Punch and the kill onto Lou. That's big. The streak goes to the Monkey King.
His battlefield is going to be much faster now than Lou's.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Probably a good minute faster or so.
Top tower has fallen.
Again, Magma playing really, really well.
Dire are scanning.
The gold is sitting... I like this matchup. Like, it feels like those two teams have been the closest in skill that we've seen in quite a while. In this tournament, at least. Sankin just defending bottom.
Trying to at least. Dream Coil down. He's been leashed up. Snowball saved, but the silence is there. They still get the kill into TZY. Kaz coming over, has the overgrowth, but does not hit this puck.
Where his teammates though?
Assassin. They needed the rest of the team to come over. Mercy just trying to survive. He doesn't have another snowball. He doesn't have a walrus punch. Blue comes over, and the little shredder shreds up Mercy.
Okay, that could have been really nice, I think, if they brought more people over. But they decided not to. Pressure minutes to tank.
And they're gonna try to get the 2-1 still. It's not easy. But Treant doesn't have the mana for the living armor anymore, and eventually they'll knock it down. But the Battle Fury is here for the Monkey King. Blue is just a bit off.
Yeah, there's not really a massive difference, but how about the stacks? We have triple versus triple. So even the stacks are completely the same too.
Radiant are scanning.
Alright,
What is Monkey going for next?
Fair 4-man smoke. They still have the puck snapfire combination is super strong. So the Monkey King has to be really careful he doesn't get caught.
Yeah, they do have Dream Coil now, and Monkey King going to be showing top in just a second.
Yeah, but Cassie's in a perfect position to smoke break.
Courier flies over, and nobody will kill it. Monkey King into the trees, and this smoke goes wide of Kaz.
If he jumps in now, he's dead.
And there's Primal Spring, and they've got it immediately. They caught him. Really well done, well timed. They knew he was coming, and DY gets credit for the killing spree break. They had dust coming over. Might have been enough to maybe make a rotation on this, but now they know they don't have Mortimer's Kisses and the Dream Coil. They might even just fight this. The damage is out. The minus armor is there. They get the kill, but Fire Snap, Cookie, Phase Shift, Paparazzi, Illusory Orb. The shards are in with the Walrus Punch. They get the kill out on a Paparazzi. Now the Burrow Strike lands, going through on a DY. Low Shredder will do nothing, and it will get 2 kills in return. All the while, though, Phantom Assassin still farming, going into the BKB.
Yeah, definitely favorable trade still for Xtreme Gaming. Like, killing a Battle Fury carry right after he picks up Battle Fury is really, really, really bad for him in terms of picking up his next item. Necro in the middle has to be... No, that's just a Trinity ping. It should be fine.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We need to see Sanking's Blink Dagger before they can really make a play happen. About 200 gold away from it.
Sentries from both sides.
Yeah, pretty sure they can see each other's too.
So both carries going for the BKBs.
Yeah, pretty much identical item builds. But after the third item, we should probably see them go a different route. I wouldn't mind the PA Desolator at all this game. The damage output could be very strong. The DP doesn't have a whole lot of armor. Alright, slow and steady lead for Xtreme Gaming, and really when they win their games, it's usually like pretty well calculated, right? Like they're not a team to just like go, 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 go.
Yeah. I think they've done a little bit of that though, but they are getting the benefit of Paparazzi having the early Witchblade, and he's going into the Blink Dagger. And right now, Lou does lead the net worth. He's the biggest split so far. Actually, he splits about 1,000, and the Necro to the Sand King is about the same. TZY's farm just has not accelerated at all. He does have the Blink Dagger finally coming out,
Dire's middle tower is under
and they're going to
attack.
smoke with that. Although they smoked, and the courier was a little bit late.
Yeah, if they want to kill someone, they probably need to bring the Monkey King as well.
Oh, Vendetta used immediately, and that'll break TZY's smoke as well. Sentry
Unlucky.
ward down, but
Radiant are scanning.
tanks off and over to the side. Blue's spotted, and they've got the Walrus Punch. They have the shards, and he goes over to the Nyx Assassin. Vendetta avoiding the Mortimer's Kisses as long as he can. And eventually, though, the Dream Coil is going to be placed down. They've got the Leash. They have the Epicenter coming through as well as the Barrel Strike, but Tank still surviving it. They finally get the kill on the Tank. They'll end up losing Mercy, so it's a 4-4-4 at the moment. DY getting run down with the Exorcism, but survives. He
lets him
gives
live.
up on that. They were trying to maybe go for Lou, and they back up the other way, finding Old 11. We've got the Silence out, and he should die here. Illusory Orb comes over, but Paparazzi, he does not have the Dream Coil to work with. It messes with Lou's farming time, and at least for the moment, does give IE a chance to finish off that BKB soon, and they're going to get this tier 1 tower over mid.
Dire's middle
Yep, very
tower
important
has
pickup.
fallen.
And Monkey has just been farming throughout all of it, so he has his BKB now. PA has has her
Dire's
BKB
middle
now,
tower is
so
under attack.
completely identical timings. Now, are they both gonna smoke up and try to clash again, or is MAGMA gonna try to play defensively until the Exorcism is back up? I don't really think they can teamfight without Exorcism, to be honest. Too much damage from it. Also very close into the BKB. It's 200 gold. Yeah, straight into the MKB from the Monkey. He needs it against the PA. And PA is going into the Axe straight away. Okay.
So looking for the Blur upgrade.
Doesn't have a whole lot of damage, though, to really make good use of that, I don't think. Oh, the Sentry.
Radiant's middle tower
They
is
spotted the
under
Nyx for
attack.
just a second.
Their Sentry gets taken out, but there is the Vendetta with the Impale Reaper Scythe. That is only the first Reaper Scythe of the game. It does get him 6 and 2, though, so worth 2 of the level 1s. And now the BKB is there for Dust. We'll have Exorcism in 30 seconds, going Kaya Sanj. Not really much room for TZY to farm elsewhere.
Mercy. Oh, the cookie just off the mark. He didn't try to cookie Lu. Interesting.
Dire are scanning.
He goes to the Blade of Alacrity to start this off, and you can see that they're ready to go to the smoke and try to get something out of this. It's Tank who sits on the front of this, and they know that it's the Nyx Assassin there. Burrow Strike, silence with the Balance Strike. They'll get an easy kill on a Tank, and now, yeah, the question is, can they get into Roche? Paparazzi has Dream Coil going into the Lincolns next. You got to assume that they are going over to Roche, and Mercy's going to place down this Obs and spot Paparazzi. They don't bail on the pit just yet, but they do have TZY nearby ready to go with the Blink Dagger as well as the Burrow Strike. But he is spotted under the Observer, and now the Illusory Orb comes out. No puck over just yet, but the kisses come in. The Dream Coil, oh, it's a whip. BKB gets used. They look over at Old 11. The Fire Snap cooking onto the high ground. Lu gets the kill out on a Mercy, and the BKB's duration doesn't really lead to much just yet. They finally get the kill on the DY. He's going to buy back immediately. They'll finish off Kaz. Exorcism getting to the end, and Dust now trying to leave, and just does in front of Tank. That doesn't go well for Magma, and it looks like they're probably going to be giving up this Roche unless TZY makes a play. He doesn't have a Burrow Strike. He just has a Blink and won't be able to do anything. So the BKB is early from the Monkey King, and that causes them to evacuate the pit, go to the other side. Lu gets a kill out onto the Tusk, and eventually gets them an Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, that's the risk you run when you just walk into the Roche pit, right? Under vision, they know exactly what you're doing. Against the Puck and Snapfire, very risky, and definitely didn't pay off this time. And Lu is very happy with the outcome of this with the Aegis. Almost has his Aghanim stuff completed as well. But again, I don't think he has like the greatest damage just yet. So I don't know how many kills he's gonna get to really refresh all his abilities.
This Aegis seems to give Xtreme Gaming a bit of a timing now to work with, and maybe shut down Magma's Onslaught. Exorcism up in 35. They are going to have these BKBs. If they can get the MKB maybe before the next fight against Xtreme Gaming, I would say that probably feels better than the Ags, right? But Ags is already coming out, and MKB is still quite a ways out. It's about 1,700 gold away.
Yeah, it's an absolute necessity though. But even getting a PA stuck in the Wukong's command is not easy, right? Like, it's very mobile. You don't have the 25 talent yet either. You somehow gotta catch her like in an overgrowth and then press the Wukongs. But that is also very hard to pull off because there's a 10-second cooldown on Blur. How are you really gonna catch her?
And then if you one-shot like the Trine or something, probably just out anyway. You get the extra blur and everything like that with the Ags.
DD top.
Damage. Looking for the Dream Coil, and there's a quick kill on a Kaz. Kaz not really able to find an opening, and now they've got the Yules. Paparazzi, though, he's already used the Dream Coil, but they have the damage? Not yet. Walrus Punch, Reaper Sight, that's going to be a second stack here for this Necro, and now, well, Old 11 is sitting at 12 HP regen, 4 mana regen. At least from the Reaper Sight.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, but overall, a good 30 with the amplification. The Sanj and the Hood.
Good for the epicenter. Burrow Strike out onto Old 11. They've got the Spike Carapace coming through with the BKB early from this Monkey King. They want to follow this up. The 4-step back from DY on a tank. That gets him far away, but now up into the trees. Maybe thinking about going into Lu. He's got the double damage. They go to the BKB. Monkey King doesn't have one anymore. Overgrowth is there. The crits come out, and this is where it's going to start to fall apart for the side of Magma because Lu, he's getting those crits. He's getting that damage. Dust. Oops. Tank. Spike Carapace does stop the TP. Does get the kill on the DY and Tank, but I don't know if it's going to really feel great. Burrow Strike comes out. Lu, he's getting a little bit low. The Spirit Siphon is enough. They've taken the Aegis out, but this is going to be the Exorcism over. Paparazzi over to the side. He has Dream Coil on a second, and it's down on a Dust. Walrus Punch. Illusory Orb, no Monkey King. There's the silence. Here comes the damage. The snowball. TZY looking over as he does have the blink as well as the burrow strike. That comes out of the Lou. They've got the Spirit Siphon. They're trying to keep Dust alive. Now they go after Mercy. They'll get the kill onto the Tusk. TZY following Paparazzi. Paparazzi with the Illusory Orb as well as the Phase Shift. Trying to keep up with it. Goes over to the camp and blinks out. That doesn't exactly go maybe as well as I thought it would for Xtreme Gaming as they salvage it on Magma's side.
Yeah, very good initiation. I didn't expect it, very unexpected. If we don't expect it, then Xtreme definitely doesn't. But yeah, actually this axe on PA, I forgot that the blur actually dispels as well. So it's a perfect item against the Treant. Even with the BKB, if you do get overgrown, like you literally just press E and you're out of it. Perfect pickup for the scenario. He crushes the team fight, and now I actually don't know how they lock him down in those fights. Only Tusk and maybe Sanking Stunner can do it, but it's not easy at all.
One of the things that they're struggling with is Monkey King's BKB getting down pretty low, and you see how vulnerable he is to the Venom Assassin anyway, right?
Yeah, it's like a very interesting matchup where in the Wukongs you destroy PA, but outside of it, PA absolutely crushes you. But MKB's almost done now. After this creeper, if you'll have it. And PA can be brought down really, really easily. And you still saw how much damage DP deals anyway.
Shard next for Lou. That's coming out.
TZY like a carapace. And you're dead.
Kisses, Coil, Reaper Scythe. Gonna get him another stack on the Reaper Scythe. That's a lot used. And maybe there is retaliation from Magma, but they really desperately need TZY's control. And he doesn't have buyback, and he's well short of it. Maybe expecting them to come through mid, but we'll see. It'll be the tier 2 and the outpost. All of a sudden, it's an 8,000 net worth lead.
Yep, and PA is growing stronger and stronger, going to the Skadi next. Very, very much a necessity against DP with the Spirit Siphon heals. But still, like, if they get a good initiation, they have the damage to kill the PA. For now, at least. After the Skadi, and if then even the Satanic comes out after that, it's going to get a whole lot rougher, of course.
You're looking for the Shivas and the Death Prophet as the early plate mail almost has enough for the Mystic Staff, which means the Shivas is pretty close to getting finished. The Titan Sliver, that's going to be perfect for anybody who wants it. Venom Assassin sticking to the Mind Breaker, though. Maybe another smoke from Magma, because they have TZY up again.
Potentially. They're 10k behind. The longer they wait, the more behind they'll fall. They need a decent team for that.
5-man smoke from Xtreme. This next fight probably doesn't determine Roche. You know, it might be a long timer. Paparazzi has the Blink Dagger. He's holding onto an Aeon Disc. They were looking for the Spike Carapace to land on the dust. TZY moves up, but doesn't break the smoke of Paparazzi. And meanwhile, they will spot that the Observer is getting cleaned up, so they know exactly where Xtreme Gaming are.
What is their play, though? Like, they're just patiently sitting and farming away on Magma. The late game of Xtreme, I would argue, is a little bit better, though. Especially at 25 on the puck, when the coil pierces the magic immunity.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Monkey King, he's level 21. But you've got Phantom Assassin level 24. The experience, a big difference at the moment.
Yeah, so this is the big task now for Magma. You're really far behind. How do you get back into the game? This is a big test for you.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Like, if Magma win this game, I have no doubt in my mind that they're
For real.
a super strong team in China, you know? Like, there's no doubt about it. But if you don't know exactly what to do when you're behind, that's a very big issue just to work on. Because I've really tried to make a move in the last, like, 2 or 3 minutes. They've just been sitting in their small little squadron there. They're getting outfarmed massively.
Yeah, now they're down 11,000, but again, if they win a fight right here, right now, this could mean Roche And that would be game turning. I don't know if it's game altering. DY spotted, Burrow Strike, Walrus Punch all out, quick kill on a DY. So he's there for 47 seconds, won't be back up until Roche is already up. Fighting into the Roche pit might be difficult here for Xtreme Gaming. They get the Dream Coat down onto two of these heroes. They look over at the tree and they'll get the Reaper Scythe out. And now TZY caught, the Snowball comes in. They've got the Walrus Punch out here on the tank. Two heroes dead on the side of Xtreme. They bought back on Trine already. TZY getting a little bit low. The Fan of Knives will take care of two, and they will work on this Death Prophet. They've got the break. They'll have the damage. Lu just outputting too much, and it's just that simple for the Phantom Assassin. Trine just bought back, so this is a problem because he's dead again. It's an ultra kill for Lu, and probably the most simple of ultra kills you'll ever see. It looked like Magma had the fight right. And then, well, Lu gets involved.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The only answer for the PA is the Monkey King, who didn't even put down his
Wukongs at all.
Wukongs in that fight, yeah.
I think he wanted the basher before he even attempted that. Now he's got it, but while Roche is up, DY spots it. The rest of the team won't be up for about a half minute. And by then, I don't think you're getting to this Roche in time. They've got the scan. They know it's being taken. Double damage over towards bottom, and DY trying to set up. He's got the obs ready. Shards.
Miracle Steel.
And Kisses, Mercy, Snowball, no chance.
Well, it feels like as though no steal means no win. Should be pretty easy clear out now with the bottle as well for the PA. A juicy double damage rune. I mean, there's still a chance with the big Wukongs, but as I said, it's so hard to even catch PA in that. Paparazzi.
They've been able to get these supports, but Lu just kills them immediately, right?
Yeah. And only Tusk can really defend himself. Like, the Overgrowth does nothing to the PA.
Hmm. 20,000 net worth lead.
Dire are scanning.
I believe they gave the shard over to the Nyx Assassin, so he gets Vendetta attack to amplify spell damage received by 20%.
And a nice movement buff, movement speed buff too. 25%. Increased by 25%, and it's already plus 18, so 43% bonus movement speed. He's zooming. Actually, a race car.
Feels like it stems from TZY, his game getting shut down pretty early, not going into the caustic early enough.
Yeah, he definitely ruined his laning phase with that one rune skirmish.
Under attack.
By top tower, nullifier on PA now as well. So any Ghost Scepter plays from Death Prophet are going to be useless.
They'll jump in, and there's the Snowball save. They'll look for the Epicenter. They're going to try and go in on a Lu, and they have the lockdown to get the Aegis out of his hands at the start. One of his Kisses is already used. Wukongs, is it going to be there in time? The Balance Strike comes out. Lu jumps to the back lines, though, and BKB's going to run out. And eventually Lu is going to run in. And that's exactly what he's going to do. TZY, Mercy, Dust, all gone. Buybacks come out from 2. It's a double kill for Old 11, and Spirit Siphon, Walrus Punch, Paparazzi with the silence, and now this Tusk, he's going to die. He just bought back. The buyback symbol isn't even gone from him just yet. Crypt Storm, Stifling Daggers, both being thrown out on the Dust, as well as Ai.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All I'm saying is done. When all is said and done, the no Wukongs feels like it doesn't have a chance for them. But when they got on top of the Phantom Assassin, they were able to get the kill.
Yeah, but he also blinked in really carelessly, right? Because he knew he had an Aegis. He's not going to do that without an Aegis. Oh, the Carapace
Nature's
comes
Grasp
through.
and the Crypt Swarm. Carapace hits on to 2. They'll get the kill on the Kaz. He's dead for 43 seconds. No buyback. Right now, just the tier 3 going down. They'll go for the set of racks. No GG call just yet. Burrow Strike coming in. There's the stun. The Balance Strike. The Fire Snap Cookie doesn't get him out of harm's way just yet. They've got themselves the Exorcism. Spirit Siphon chasing Spike Carapace though, and now the Ghost Shroud. Dust in trouble. Wukongs once again. The Burrow Strike, but it's just on old 11. Wu's on the other side. He pops the BKB. They've got the damage to get the kill here onto the Monkey King.
That's it.
They'll call GG, and Xtreme will take game number 2 and Magma their first loss.
Yeah, and at this point we don't even need to cast game 2 anymore, to be honest. It's always the same thing. The team that dominated gets dominated. Yeah, Xtreme, pretty clean from start to finish. They crushed the top lane. Didn't really have too many misplays. I mean, other than old 11 potentially like panicking a little bit too much at level 1. But other than that, I think they play very, very well. We know that they know how to handle pressure. They don't care about being a game down.
Yeah.
The draft is good. Gameplay was pretty, standard. Nothing flashy, as they always win. Easy.
Yeah, very simple for them. The game plan was there the entire time. Lou got what he needed and started to rip through those heroes, and there was really no answer from the side of Magma, unfortunately, in that game. So brings us to a game 3. Winner goes to the grand final. Loser plays tomorrow early in the lower bracket final. So we'll be back in just a moment with that game 3. Stay right there. We'll be right back.